guys, here we go. This is Sirius, back with Pacific Theater of Operations for the Super Nintendo. This is the Koei King, returning with the second part of our playthrough stream on the hardest difficulty. As you can see, we really didn't have any gain or loss by the Allies, which we're playing the Allies. What do we still got in there? You see that little blinking light? Guam. If you go straight up from the A in Japan, or I should say the P in Japan, that's Guam. The one little dot that the red does not have at this time. Let's do a data nation. We had just turned at the flip of the month, and if you might not be aware, at the beginning of the month you get all of your resources. So they had given us, I think 1260 materials, which 1060 of it went right into my bank, which is right there, the 1066. We got a fresh budget of 1321. Now, they don't give you any materials, so as you can see I have 0 fighters, I got 293 bombers, I have no scouts, no transports, 9 freighters, and the bottom line there is 0 jet fighters, 0 rockets, and 0 long-range bombers. But they did give us some battalions, so we've got 23 battalions down there, which is a nice plus. So things are going pretty good. Have to decide what we're going to do with all of this power, though. I think the first things first, we're going to track our... We're going to go conference. We're going to make sure that we've got diplomacy in progress, which we do. It's probably technology request from England, because I think that's where I had left that off. What else have we got going on? We've got order, arrange, formation at port, new. I've got fleet. I'm going to go fleet 3. And look at that. I got 3 really cool little guys. And I've got 3 cruisers. 0 transports, 0 freighters. Implement formation, yes. It doesn't matter who's in charge because they're not going to stay in charge. I'm actually building my first fleet. But you can never build your first fleet directly. You have to build a secondary fleet of some number, and then order, arrange, formation at port, join. Now I'm going to join 1 and 3 together. I'm going to drop my guys right into here. Now, I do not typically have battleships in my first fleet. My first fleet, I preference carriers. I think that battleships, while powerful, are very fuel hungry, and my carriers are already fuel hungry enough, so as support ships I usually use cruisers or destroyers at the beginning of the game. Implement, yes. We're going to keep Merit, because his air power is 56, that's my main guy, and the Enterprise, with its 30 speed, 15, PT-34, those are all good. The Enterprise will be the flagship. Now, what will we do? Well, port, supply. We're going to go Enterprise supply, and it's going to be, see all those fighters? Don't need them. Don't need all those fighters. We're going to go bombers. Don't need scouts either, because now I've got search radar. So it'll take some time, but I've got to offload those guys. I want to go 3 sorties of 80. I'm also going to put soldier battalions on there, just in case I need to do a landing party of some kind. Destroyers cannot carry those, only cruisers. We do have 3 scouts right here in the New Orleans. I'm not going to load or gain anything by those. But the main thing is I want to get this first fleet supplied. It's real tight, real fast. As you can see, it only costs 25,000 fuel to get that fleet going. So I want to get that supply in place, because I may need those planes to do some work. Fleet 2 is approaching Marshall Islands by night, which is an excellent fuel battle. Endurance battle? Okay, that's an excellent score for them to do. They're already attacking. For them to attack at night is a good thing. I would ultimately like to have gunnery radar on those ships. They're going to engage at night. But daytime was good. Fleet 2 should continue their battle here. That's not good. Fleet 5 is being attacked by the 1st Fleet Air Force. Those were those air carriers that we saw by Guam. So it looks like those guys are somewhere around Truk, and they're flying in to cause all kinds of trouble. Oh boy. Let's see, what else are we going to do here? Let's... If we were to raise skill at this point, Data Nation, what skill would we raise? I'm thinking... probably engine, and not that my engine on my ships needs any attention, but I want to prevent those issues where it says, oh, the Enterprise is experiencing engine trouble, speed drops to 19. And it just keeps happening and happening. I'd like that to not happen. That said, we also need fighters, bombers, troop transports, and freighters. So let's produce arms. Let's produce arms. We'll go talk to the army and see if they agree that we need some fighters. How many? 13. Give me 221 fighters. Good. That way we can resupply our bases, we'll get some fighters in the air, and it'll help to prevent any trouble from attacking bombers. Alright guys, keep up your fight now. Keep up your fight. 10 bombers shot down, that's good news. Very good news. I'm not particularly interested in having my second fleet attack transport convoys. But they gotta do what they gotta do. Just engage targets until you win. There it is, fuel fell to 0. And if their battalions are destroyed and the fuel fell to 0, then they lose. You cannot have a base with no fuel. It doesn't matter how many reserve battalions are. If there's no fuel, and the ones on the map are destroyed, and you take that town, you win. So, Marshall is as good as mine right now. Yep, there it is. Very nice, very nice. Number 13 fleet. What fleet is that? The heck is 13 fleet? And look at that speed. Holy smokes. Oh, it's a submarine. A couple of them. We can deal with that. Saigon is under bombardment. We're gonna take Saigon pretty soon. Okay. Give me a command. Give me an opportunity to make an order. Order. Arrange. Formation at port. No. Order. Fleet. 2. Duty. Yes. Port call. Marshal. Fleet 5. Duty. Tech enemy fleet at Marshall. Just gonna pass by, see if we can cause any trouble with these subs. And now, what else can we do? We can... produce arms. Let's see here. Let's ask the army for some help with bombers. We're going to need bombers if we're going to make anything happen. I'd like 300. They may not agree. Oh, they did good. Okay. So we've got 447 bombers in reserve, and that's going to help with our bombardment. What's happening here? There's a lot of fleets out there. A lot of fleets in movement. I need Fleet 5 to move faster. The 13th fleet is causing me all kinds of headaches at Marshall. Okay. Let's do... Nation. Let's continue with electronics. Do we have gunnery radar? Let's go data, and then we'll check allies. So, Germany has the rockets and long-range bombs. England does not, huh? Let's raise skill. And we're gonna have Patterson go and ask for help. This is gonna be electronics. I'm gonna try and put a big 300 in there, and they like it, so that's good. Okay. Go to 65 in electronics. Now we're gonna port. Supply. Now you see their morale is at 78 and their fatigue is at 93. The morale will not drop while you're in port, no matter how high the fatigue is, but the fatigue will go down. I think it's 2 points or 5 points every day, so that's good. Point being, we're going to supply the Nevada. You know what, we can offload the soldiers, actually, just to boost the Marshall Islands power ability here. Really want to build that manpower up, if possible. Oh geez, give him to 54%, that's not good. Okay, let's not do that just yet. Let's... Oop, I messed up. Messed up. It didn't do anything. Execute resupply and nothing happened. That was just a slip of the finger there. You gotta be careful with the left and right. If you press left, it's yes. If you press right, it's no. Crosspad can cause trouble sometimes. Approved. Nice. Electronics going up. Technology, we can do that. Technology, yes. Switzerland, wow. Food rations, I can do that. Okay. Enterprise. Let me check those national data again. Where do we want to bump this? Air power would probably be good. I mean, the jet fighters can be really powerful. So we could do that. But we do need transports, we do need freighters. Unfortunately, we have to spend some time raising skill. But first, diplomacy, right? Always keep the diplomatic relations rolling. Technology request by our #1 ally. I want those free points. I want them coming in. Now this guy, order base. Let's start with Marshall. Yeah. Start there. Supply. Fuel. Jeez, it's gotta be big. It's gotta be as much as you can. Fighter planes. 2, 3, 4. Bombers. I'm gonna go 100. And I'm gonna go 15 scouts. I'm gonna go 20 scouts. I need to know what's going on. Here, no troop transports. That's bad news. And I'm gonna go 10 freighters. This is bad. I can't do this yet. I can't supply yet. Alright, Special Forces. Where? Suka. People. No? Okay. I tried. We need troop transports and we need freighters ASAP. Third Fleet is attacking Bayak. Bayak and Sorong are going to be in trouble. They have a lot of fleets out there, boy. A lot of fleets. Here comes December 7th. December 7th, 1941. Wow, it's coming. Guam, 1271. Alright, that is the sub. That's actually the fleet that I told them to fight with. 13th Fleet is what I wanted the 5th Fleet to engage. Order Fleet 5 to continue the attack. Let's do order, arrange, formation at port. Let's do info. Not yet. Order fleet 2 ships. Now, you see the West Virginia? Speed's too low. See the Oklahoma? The speed is too low. They gotta come home. They're too slow. So West Virginia and Oklahoma are in danger of becoming ships that are like dead at sea. And I cannot have that happen. So I'm gonna split them off and send them home. Alright. West Virginia, Oklahoma. Order, arrange, formation at port, split. No, I have to be in the port to do it. Alright, I'll wait on that. In the meantime, conference. Produce arms. It's going to be Patterson. We have to ask the Army for troop transports. And it's going to be a very conservative number. It's going to be 150. Nice. Alright, now we can order, arrange formation at port, split 2 into 3, West Virginia, Oklahoma. Newcomb is doing a good job. Doesn't matter who the other guy is, Keaton is fine. Alright, the Nevada, West Virginia. Alright, what else are we going to do here? They don't have any manpower. Prince might have some manpower. Change my mind about Fleet 5. Order Fleet 5 to port call. I want Fleet 5 back here. And now that we've got it, we can do this. So order base, and we'll start with Marshall. We're going to supply. Get as much fuel as you can. Get as much materials as you can. Fighters. Start with a reasonable number. Start with like 35. Bombers. Go with 47. Scouts, I do want 20. I want as many as I can there. Troop transports, though. We'll go 50, and freighters will go 10. There we go. 17 days, I can do it again. Now, let's check over the rest of the list. Good. Here, change this and see if there are days waiting. So wrong. Supply. Fuel is good. The materials are good. The soldiers are good. I am not going to touch those yet. Fighters. Let's go 97.6. Let's go 110 on the bombers. 15 on the scouts. But the troops is where we're going to jump it. Let's go to 7. 30 days. Hawaii. Supply. Fuel 10,000 is fine. Materials, we can give them a few just like we did before. All of this is fine. Okay. Supply. Fuel. Mats are good. Soldiers are good. In fact, we might even go to 60. Fighters, everything here is good. Troops are going to go to 6. Port Moresby. Fuel them. Get those mats up. Soldiers, I want to go to 40. Fighters are good. Bombers, I'm going to go to 100. Scouts, 10. Good. What else we got? A2. Nothing happening here. Just skip it. Guadalcanal. Supply, supply. Get them the fuel they need. Mats, soldiers. 1, 2, 3. Fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bombers, 100. Scouts, 15. There we go. Troops, I'm going to go to 6. Alright, what else we got? Supply. Max the fuel. 40. 17. Fighters, 100. Bombers, 110. Scouts, 15. I'm gonna make it really hard for them to take this base. Cool. A lot of stock. We're good here. Fuel. Fighter planes, 50. Bombers, I'm gonna go to 100. We don't really need scouts out here, so I'm not gonna touch it. 6. Nomahan still has 1 day. San Fran. Still resupplying. Okay, what else? Chongqing, Manila. Give them the fuel. Mats are good. Fighters, I want to go to 100. Bombers, 110. Scouts at 20. Nice. Troops, 10. What else you got? Midway. Gotta keep dumping fuel here. Materials, soldiers, fine. Fighters, bombers, scouts. I'm gonna go 15 on the scouts. I need eyes. I need to see here. Go 6. Yes, yes. Okay. Singapore. Here we go. Supply. Fuel. Boom. Fighters, 100. Bombers, 100. Good. Troops, 6. Yep. Alright, Guam is in a big way. We need to help Guam as much as possible. Fuel, big. Materials, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fighters, 100. Bombers, 80. Max the scouts if you can. I'm gonna go to 10 on the troops. Alright, Wake Islands. Get that fuel in there. Materials, 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably a waste, but that's fine. Bombers, I'm going to jump to 100 on those. Troops, 10. Jakarta's good. Okay, that's all we can do for now. That's going to send all the resources out to the bases. 1810, 1210. Yeah, there's going to be another conflict between those guys. Maybe not. Looks like Fleet 13 is leaving. Warships near Guam. 1202, 1136. That's a CV. Okay. Data. Nation. Oh, we're probably going to need more bombers. We need more freighters. So let's produce freighters. And scouts. Conference. Produce arms. Patterson. Freighters. Just 100, please. Good. Alright. Port. I'm gonna supply. You know, the West Virginia can make it, actually. Order. Let's do port depart. Other fleet. 3. Port call. You're gonna go home. Get those engines fixed. Shortage of fuel. Okay. I gotcha. We're not in a rush, so port depart, other second fleet. It's going to be a port call at Wake Island. Alright, Alright, Hong Kong's picking up ships. Transport squad, they got subs all over the place. That's why I packed destroyers and cruisers with my main carriers, mainly because of the subs. You can run from planes, you can't run from subs. They'll hit you when you come in and out of the port. Alright, under attack by 5th Fleet. I mean, you're gonna be losing convoys. That's just the nature of the game. Fleet 5 is gonna lock in. We're gonna take a real close look at Fleet 5. 12, 24, 10, 54. Those are the carriers. You gotta be careful of those. There's the declaration. What other stuff do we need to produce here? Scouts? Bombers? More bombers? The budget is getting short. Let's just put it that way. Probably bombers, to be honest. Conference. Produce arms. Alright, Patterson. Bombers. 250. Yeah, they're fine with it. Good. Keep those bombers up. Now, we're going to port, and it's going to be... Oh, here. Order Fleet 5. And I want to see what the ships look like. How are the speeds on everything? I mean, they're not bad. The fortifications and speeds on these are all pretty good. Are they carrying anything? Like, there it is, soldier. I got 2. I got 1. Yeah, they do have some manpower here. Alright, so we're gonna go, we're gonna depart other. Fleet 5 has 84%. They're gonna port call on Wake. And we're gonna reevaluate when we get there. Hong Kong's picking up ships. They're carriers. Okay, so they have a lot of carriers right now. They got the Zukaku, the Shokaku, the Kaga. Let's see here. Probably special forces, right? Well, one other thing we can do right now is fix. I'm not going to do it until I see exactly what's happening. I'll do it later on in the month. Let's do special forces. Stevens can request those. We need special forces in places that are tactical. One of our targets is Marcus. We're going to put some special forces in Marcus. Ultimately, you should work your way down the whole list. You should have special forces everywhere. But I'm just picking and choosing right now. Port, supply, WV, 95. You don't need that much to get back. Let's go to 85. Don't want to suck up all of the fuel in the base, if you need, you know what I mean? Especially because there's nobody here to defend them if they get attacked. Hong Kong's picking up 2 carrier vessels. And they are under attack. We are going to lose Hong Kong. Hong Kong does not have enough resources to withstand a full carrier fleet. Yeah, they shot down 28 fighters. That's crazy. Carriers have always been and will always be OP. Like in the game, in real life, I mean, that's... Send a carrier and that's a win. It's just me or is Fleet 2 supposed to be going toward Wake, and instead they're running away. Alright, Hanoi is taking some damage. Could be losing Hanoi also. What is wrong with Fleet 2? Any warships up there? No CV. Alright, they're after Sandakan. We're gonna lose Hanoi. We can hammer Palau pretty hard. I'd like to know what the heck is going on with Fleet 2. I really want to go out there and hit him myself. But if I leave and come back without achieving many good war goals, it could be extremely detrimental. But what if you win? Right? Here's another part. I got 240 bombers. I have no fighters. I have no fighter escort. That can be a critical problem. Now, I can drop in and send planes. I can sink fleets. But if I get too close to truck, or anybody who's heavily loaded, like Saipan, let's do special forces. Let's take a look. What have you got in Saipan? They've got 90 bombers in Saipan. I don't have any fighters that can go up against those 90 bombers. If I get too close, I gotta deal with those. However, they also only have one battalion in Saipan. Interesting. Truck. I get too close to truck, I gotta deal with 127 bombers. See what I'm saying? Should I have put a full complement of fighters onto one of my carriers? Probably. Probably should have. Is that gonna stop me from going out? I don't know. How many fighters do I have now? Like, nationwide. Data. Nation. I got 78 fighters. That's not the full 80. But it could be enough. You know what I'm saying? If it makes a difference between me going out or not, maybe I should load those fighters. I should just have 2 planes. Just, well, I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough call right now. I'd like the West Virginia to get back here before I do anything like that. Special Forces. Stevens. I want to see what they've got in Tainan. Okay. Port. Depart. Other. Fleet 3. Port call. Keep your speed reasonable. Get yourselves back home. The warships are out there, boys. Yeah, the 1st and 2nd Fleet Air Forces are out there. If I don't get out there, I'm just letting it go. I'm just giving it up at that point. Well, we're gonna lose Hanoi for sure. I don't think there's much I can do about that one. Engine trouble. Great. That's gonna consistently happen. Alright, Hong Kong and Hanoi are gonna be a problem. Because we're gonna lose them. We're gonna lose them both. Just warning you guys now. To be wary when it happens. Range, formation, and port new. What have we got in reserve? Not much, guys. We got two ships. 2 ships. Sheesh. Nope, get them up. Get them ready to go. Let's take a look at Hong Kong. Hanoi has an invasion force on it. And I can supply them, actually. The fuel is good. Get them some materials. I have no soldiers to give them. Fighter planes. I can do some fighter planes. I can go 30? What do you think? Troops and stuff? I mean, I guess. We're about to lose Hanoi. Let's just put it that way. We're about to lose them. Hong Kong, what do you got? They need fuel. Materials are good. Fighter planes, scouts, bombers. Go to 100 on the bombers. Let's see what happens. Alright, who else needs a resupply? Chongqing, China? Where you at? Fuel is good. Mats are good. The soldiers, I don't know why we have so many soldiers here. I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna drop this down to 50. I need those battalions. Actually, hold on a second. I have an idea. It wouldn't let me do it. I wanted to basically cancel the whole resupply order, take the battalions from Chongqing, and put them into Hanoi and Hong Kong. It might not save the bases, but it might have. Anyway, I don't even have that option anymore. It is what it is. When the time comes, we're going to take them back. It's not a big deal. Should have supplied Chongqing first, though. Alright, second fleet. Finally at Wake Islands. Fifth fleet pulling into Wake. Yeah, we're gonna lose Hanoi. I don't know if there's much we can do about it. Yeah. We've only got, what, 2 battalions left? As long as they have fuel and battalions, they can take a beating for a long time. Number 2 Fleet Air Force is going to be the reason that I lose Hong Kong. There you go, tech approved. Electronics. Yeah, give them some bombers. Sweden. Food rations. Yep, that's cool. Tainan, great. Okay. Supply this one. The Nevada is going to get supplied. Take a couple of soldiers off your list here. Drop it down to 3. We're going to go to 100% on the fuel. Execute, yeah. I need battalions, I need fuel, I'm going to get that fleet ready to go attack Marcus. It might work, it might not work. We'll find out. These guys are a little bit more complicated. Now that I've given away my fighters... let's see what the Allies are doing here. Germany and Italy are happy, so there's nothing we can do about them. Sweden is happy. I mean, we could ask them to link up with us. I don't know if that'll help us in any way. Russia? Russia's strong. Russia's very strong. Look at that steel skill. Their air power's good. I'm surprised they don't have the long-range bombers yet. I'm gonna do more technology request. I'm just gonna keep technology requesting. Let's be buddies. Can anybody else give us any help? Not really. England is the one that you want to keep asking from. They want bombers? We gave them bombers. Oh, look at that. Hanoi destroyed the landing force. Well, they got it back. I don't think Hanoi has any men left. Hong Kong's picking up those carriers, the second fleet. Oh, that's cool. Well, that's not cool. Okay. So I just gave them all those bombers, and then they sent them out, and they didn't do any damage. They did no damage to the second fleet. That is crazy. That's what it's like playing on the hardest difficulty. Yeah. You just lose the benefit of all doubt. Like, it's really stacked against you. There we go. We took one shot. We damaged him by 1 point. Nice job. Nice job. Alright, so there's the Soryu. That's all we're going to see before they take this base. Second Fleet has moved in and dropped their battalions. Now they're going to take it by land with what they had just on the ships. Okay, we're going to do port. Let's do a shore leave. Can we do that? No? Okay. Cannot shore leave while resupplying. Info. Special Forces. In Suka. People. Gosh, failed. Conference. Special Forces. This is going to be Kure. Fleet 3 is taking its sweet time. Alright, Fleet 5 is at the wake. We just have to be patient at this point. 3 battleships outside Manila. Manila is very strong. They would be wise to not attack that base. Alright, so port. We're going to do a shore leave. It's going to be the 5th Fleet. We're going to give them 3 days. That 3 days is going to match up exactly with the 3 days of resupply that the 2nd Fleet is undergoing right now. And from here, we're going to do more Special Forces. I'm gonna do either Tokyo. I guess Saigon. No, I don't know. Tokyo's good. Or Shanghai. Shanghai is good. Those ships are not going to get here in time. Beat up ships, Oklahoma and West Virginia. I really want my next carrier, the Wasp, to show up. They give you the Wasp pretty soon. I've got 3 carriers, the Enterprise, Lexington, and Saratoga. Info, Special Forces. Wait a minute, where am I? 2nd Fleet? Yeah, info, Special Forces. This is gonna be at their main base. People. Gosh, why does it keep failing? Oh, because I'm playing in the hardest difficulty, duh. Okay, so that's not going to work at all, really. I mean, what else can we do? Could lay mines. I'll lay one mine, I think. Just because they like to park submarines here, I'm going to put a mine there. Alright, those two carriers, the second fleet, are now over by Manila. They're causing me all kinds of problems. Did we defend ourselves against the attack in Hanoi and Hong Kong? Or will that persist? I'm wondering if we actually managed to defend against that. No, we did not. It's still attacking. Alright, order base. Show me the days. Did it still go through? It did, yeah, Hanoi and Hong Kong. I will not be able to order them. So, supply, give these guys fuel. 2, 3, 4, give them a little bit. But the soldiers I'm going to drop down to 50 or 40. We don't need that many guys here. Fighter planes are good. Bombers will go to 100. Scouts, you don't need them there. Troop transports is fine. Freighters, I'm not going to touch that either. What else is happening? Bangkok? Now that I can supply them, I will. 37,000 materials. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go 41. Yeah. Fighter planes are good. Bombers, boom. Yep. Troop transports 10. 10. Yep. Okay. What else you got? Lumpur, not worried about it. Sandakan? We should supply them, actually. Let's take a look. Where are they at? 60? Drop the fuel to 20, just in case we lose them. Materials can go to 40. Soldiers, 40. You know what? Fuel at 30. Let's go there. Fighters are good. All this is good. Bombers, maybe to 100. Troops, 10. Raiders, 10. There we go. Singapore. We also have to keep them in good spirits. 70, 80. Let's go 40 on the soldiers. Spider planes are good. Bombers. Oh, yeah. There we go. Troops, 10. Raiders, 10. Jakarta's fine right now. Jarmison's fine. They get attacked, I'll supply. So what's happening here with the fuel? Why are they so low? Mats, 40. Soldiers, 41. Yes. Fighters are good. Bombers, I want to go higher. Troops, 10. Raiders, 10. Gotcha. Fly's good. Lei, Atu, Marshall, I can visit him in a little bit. Noman Han. They're fine. I'll check back with them later. That should be good for now. Yes. Okay, let's go conference. Special Forces. We're basically waiting until January 1st at this point. Let's get some guys into... We need guys back in Saigon and Tainan. Gotta be able to, we need eyes there. On January 1st, primary objective is going to be to produce fighters. And once we get our carrier, I think it's the Wasp, we'll load the Wasp with those fighters and take off. We're going to go do some damage with the first fleet. Yeah. That first fleet is down there, causing all kinds of trouble. Good. Yep, Palau's under bombardment. Truck's under bombardment. Good. Palau. Guam will be shelled, yeah. Okay, port. Order. Arrange. Formation at port. Join. 2. and 5. These are going to take... I think we're going to take... Oh, see, there's not anybody on there. Yeah, there's no soldiers on there. So, second fleet is going to take the Prince, the Repulse, and the Derriter. Yeah. That's good. That's going to be Newcomb, I think. I don't know. He's been driving in the wrong direction. Did you notice that? Well, he did a good job at Marshall, so that's fine. And then Brady. And then Nevada, yep. And the Australia, okay. So now, we are going to port, depart, other, fleet 5, port call. Back home. Second fleet. Not yet. Stevens, what do you got? Just working your way down the list. I want to see what England comes back with. Here's a question. Do you guys think that the West Virginia and Oklahoma can make it back in time? Manila is tracking the second fleet. Second fleet is still out there. They went and made trouble at Hong Kong and Hanoi, and then they came back. Side note, if I had done the order properly and took troops from Chongqing and put them into Hanoi and Hong Kong, I would have guaranteed that I would lose them. At this point, it looks like I won't, but I would have guaranteed it if I had done that supply correctly. Always remember, when you start the game as allies, you have 155 battalions in Chongqing. Alright, we're gonna do a quick shore leave. 5 days. Just to get rid of that fatigue. I'll produce arms. No, I don't have any budget. Let's see. Special forces. Seoul. So, back to my question. Do you guys think that the West Virginia and Oklahoma will make it back before January 1st? That's really my question now. Can I fix those up? It'd be nice to put search radar on those ships, but I can't do it if they're not here in Hawaii. I think there's a good chance they could make it. I'm wondering what Japan's going to do next, though. Where are they going with the first fleet carriers and the second fleet carriers? Approved. Nice. Give me that artillery. What else you got? Alright, captured. I understand. It's gonna be info, it's gonna be special forces. I want to look at truck. What is their people support in truck? I don't even see it. Friendship 85, got it. Okay. Look at their planes. Let's destroy their fuel. Nope. Okay. And I'm gonna do more specials. Wuhan is fine. Number 8 Fleet Air Force. Manila is very strong. Now, I don't know how long they can withstand an assault by a carrier fleet. They got a good chance of repelling that, but I don't know. I don't know how long they could withstand that. Truck is going to be very difficult to take. Let's put it that way. Alright, Special Forces, go. Let's do... I want truck. Fuel. Got him. Ah, they got my agents too, though. That's alright, we could put more in there. Boom. Alright, Guam says that there are ships out there. Of course there's ships out there. I wish there was more I could do for Hong Kong, but I can't until they're done with their resupply date. Info, Special Forces. Oh, show me truck again. So they were at 14,000, now they're at the 12,000, and that's a good place. So keep destroying their fuel. Okay. Attempts are good. Meantime, keep placing the specials. Nanking. China. Now, let's conclude this by thinking, okay, maybe it looks like we haven't accomplished very much, but when you're playing on the hardest difficulty, not losing a base is pretty good of an accomplishment. Just holding status quo is pretty good. And we've taken Marshall, so that helps. We're just playing defense, which is great, and just solid defense and not losing a bunch of bases left and right has been a win. Back to truck. And they've given them more fuel. Fuel. Darn it. They keep getting my agents. Give me more specials. We're gonna have no choice but to battle these guys. Plane to plane. Plane to plane. I'm gonna need fighters for this. I don't see any way around it. So here's the plan. Fleet 3 makes it to Hawaii. We repair Fleet 3 and a few other ships, putting some search radars on a bunch of them. Getting those engines fixed. We send those out. January 1st, you get the ships back. You produce arms, because we get our budget for the month, so you make fighters. Hopefully we get the Wasp. And then we put fighters on at least the Wasp and maybe one other carrier. I need one carrier that has fighters on it. 2 would be nice. 1 is good. Port, depart, other, Fleet 2. Attack enemy base. Fleet 2's job is to take Marcus, and it should not be that hard. It's a very powerful fleet. At least comparatively. What else can we do? Conference? Diplomacy? Let's see what's happening. Patterson says, let's get our technology request in with England. And to be fair, I probably should have done this a couple days ago, but let's keep it up. Always keep your envoy out there. Guam says the first fleet is out there. Now I'm saying, holy moly, that is scary. December 23rd, it's coming up, it's coming up. Fleet 2 is on the move. We'll see if that first fleet comes up to mess with Fleet 2. If they do, there could be sparks. I could lose ships. Let's see how it goes. Chungking says they're shelling. That's good. Hong Kong is taking a beating. Yeah, we lost Hanoi. I knew we would. I have no way to supply them with fuel and battalions. I messed that one up. I should have done Chungking first. Dump the battalions and fuel into Hanoi real hard. It is what it is. Truck being under bombardment is interesting. Palau. Let me take a look. They didn't do much with their bombardment. They didn't hit the guns, the arms. Whatever it was got shot down real fast. Alright, conference. Special forces. Keep placing them. Put them in Hanoi. Now we can watch the base that we lost. Alright, number 8 fleet. Whoa! What the heck? Alright, this is problematic. They came from up there by Manila. And they're attacking my base now. Can my guys even last that long? I don't know. I've still got a little bit of work to do before I leave, but I don't know if this fleet is, if this base is gonna make it. That is a lot of planes. They're shooting my planes down left and right. Look at that. It doesn't matter how many planes I've got in that base. They're gonna take it. I could leave right now, and it would be trouble. It would not be easy. I could take the base back easier than leaving too early, so let's just wait. Gosh, I hate waiting. We're gonna lose that base. Yeah, I'm just telling you, we're gonna lose that base. I need just a few days. I can probably leave by like January 5th. Maybe 6th. I can't leave earlier than that. Everything in me wants to send Fleet 2 to beat the crap out of Truck, but I know that those ships are going to take such a beating from that air squad. It's not even going to be funny how beat those ships get. But maybe that's what those ships should be for. You know... I'll take Marcus first and then reevaluate. Marcus will be an easy win. There's the tech approval. There's always an armament request afterward. I'm surprised we didn't get one. Ah, capturing the heck out of our guys. That's because their intelligence level is going up. So, again, I could leave right now and go make a crap load of trouble. And you know what? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Let's save the game right here. And just go make trouble out there. I don't know. I've got bombers. I've got search radar. I got bombers. Let's save that for part 3, you guys. How about that? We're going to conclude here on part 2, and we'll make a decision about whether to leave or not in part 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again really soon.